Hey, what's up guys, Brad here. So today we have the To All Duelists upcoming updates a bit earlier than I expected, but I'm going to take it because I didn't really have a video plan for today. Before we get into them, I do want to kind of plug my Twitch channel, link down below. Because of the whole copper thing, we might start testing some streams on there. I'm not saying that, YouTube streams are going away, because when we get the new box, they most likely will be on here. But you might see me go live a couple of times in the next week, 2 weeks, just to kind of test things out and see how the platform is. So if you found Twitch, you want to see my content on there, then feel free to join, click the follow button, and that'd be much appreciated. But let's get in to the updates, because this month, December, needs to be really, really good, because this current month isn't very good, and we know we're getting a Duel Carnival. From the leaks, we're getting a Duel Carnival. We can already kind of, guess what we're going to be getting via this update, but I'm hoping there's some really cool things in here, so let's take a look. So first up, we're getting a legendary duelist, Raid Duel, the Netherworld cometh, Wirikocha Raska, an Earthbound Immortal has arisen in Duel World, team up your life points, your friends take on an Earthbound Immortal with a massive amount of life points, I'll begin the ritual to raise the king of the Netherworld. This is Dark Sign of Rex Goodwin. We've had it in the game files for a while now, and finally confirmed to us. I hope that they keep the same changes to the Raid Duel as they did the Callan one, because that Callan event, myself and a ton of other, Duel Links players farmed the living hell out of, and was a very, very good event for new players to gain new resources. So early December, you might have another situation where you're just going to be farming that event over and over again on a second monitor, because it was so good for getting resources. So already one character unlock, I believe it's character unlock, yep, obtain legendary duels, that's a character unlock at the start of the month. That's looking a lot better than this current month so far. So then we have a duel quest, which is fine, we've kind of been expecting to get a duel quest and a mission circuit, maybe 2 in 1 month. That'd be nice, but no reward card listed here, which is interesting. That's kind of different. Then we have Leonuna's Duel Carnival. We have a new team event that's coming. Obtain the UR card Jester's Panic and the new SR card Jester's Queen. So I believe there's Jester cards in Duel Links already, but I feel like that those might be some Tag Force cards. We've seen Tag Force cards come to the game in a variety of events, and giving some via Leonuna's Duel Carnival would make a lot of sense. Let's go and check those out and see exactly what they are, if they're any good. So first up is Jester's Panic. It is a spell card, normal spell card. Select and look at one face down card in your opponent's back row. Reveal one card from your hand of the same type to destroy a selected card. If a card is destroyed by this effect, all level 2 or lower spellcast monsters you control can attack your opponent directly this turn. That's actually not remotely terrible. It is a normal, so of course, really, this card is going to be used in your turn because you're getting that attack benefit off. There must be some broken ass card or combo with this. Now wait a second, let me... Gravekeeper Vassal. Is that level 2 or level 3? It's level 3, okay. I was about to say, like, if you could, combo this with Vassal, then maybe this could be a new farming card, but I guess it's not going to be. But there's definitely some Jester cards in Duel Links already that might fit the bill, and I believe they have effects when they declare a direct attack, so it would make sense this card is trying to get your monster to declare an attack. Then we have Jester Queen, a level 2 Dark Spellcaster. This card can attack your opponent directly for every spell or trap card you control. That's okay. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. I'm assuming there's going to be some other cards in this event that might help this. I don't know. I can't really think of any Jester cards we have in Duel Links right now, or level 2 spellcasters that would really benefit from that first card either. So is it a Tag Force archetype? Well, it must be, because there's no card art. Yeah, Tag Force 5. So interesting. They might be a pretty fun deck. You never know what's going to come to the game at some point in the future that might make Jester's Panic broken. I feel like that's definitely got the most potential just because of the ability to pop a card your opponent controls, which is also going to be very, very nice. So yeah, this card we'll see play more than the other one, but I still think both of them could be in a very niche deck. So let's get back to Duel Links and see what's coming up later in this month. Okay, so next up we have a new character will appear. Win duels, obtain the new UR card Maiden in Love and SR card Cupid's Kiss. This is Blair Flanagan coming to the game. I did a Duel Links what if video on that character and talking about those cards, if they could come to the game or not, and Konami clearly agrees. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to it down below because it's worth a watch. And kind of nice plug, I'm going to be working on a few more of those to come out in November and December, so look forward to those because I feel like those ones Now that I know what I want to do with that series, I now have a good idea for what I want those videos to be and how they're to be structured and to give more depth to them and kind of reduce the time on them as well. So yeah, it should be a fun time. Let's take a look at Made in Love and Cupid's Kiss because I remember talking about these cards and they're kind of interesting. So let's go. So first up, Made in Love, a level 2 spellcaster. Okay, so it kind of combos well with Jess's Panic. That's pretty good. As long as this card remains face up on the field in attack mode, it is not destroyed as a result of battle. Put a Maiden counter on a monster that attacks this card. Now, Maiden counters, I believe there's something you can use to work with it, and I think my internet's going to be very slow today, so I might not be able to check this out, but it's kind of like, you know, a Blackwing putting a wedge counter on a guy. Having to be in face-up attack mode is a bit of a downside. Let's take a look at Cupid's Kiss first to see what this card does. So, this card is an equipped spell card. If the equipped monster attacks a monster with a Maiden counter on it, and the controller of the equipped monster takes battle damage, take control of the monster inflicts battle damage to a player's life points at the end of the damage step. Okay, so it's a mind control for your opponent's monsters when they get attacked into by Maiden in Love, or when your opponent attacks into it. Oh no, that's only when a monster attacks this card, so you must have to find a way to force your opponent to attack into this. Well, you summon it to the field, you set a bunch of back row, and maybe you hope for the best. I really don't know what the strategy with this deck is going to be. I can't remember. There's a ton of other cards in the game, and of course, this, I believe, if we go back to Duel Links real quick, I believe this is a roaming event. Yes, it is. New character will appear, so not an unlock. So, this might not be her ace card, you know? It's just a UR card and SR card we're going to tame, so maybe there's going to be a better archetype we're going to be getting from BLAIR when she comes to the game as an unlock character, so that's our next GX character. I was saying we needed one for a while now, and we're finally getting one, and I feel like, you know, February might be a good time to have an unlock, you know, around Valentine's Day with the whole Maiden in Love kind of theme. For an unlock character, that could be pretty cool. So, that is looking good so far, honestly. That's definitely hyped me up. Dark Side of Kali Carmine coming back once again. We're getting new reward cards and a brand new skill. No details. I think we looked in the game files and it was like Fortune Lady Dark, Fortune's Future or something like that. There were some spell cards that were hinted at, you know, getting rarity changes that might be included in this event. So if we're getting those cards, then that's going to be a very, very good thing because Fortune Lady is already a very, very good deck. You know, they were meta relevant for a while. I'm not sure what tier they are at right now. They are a very good matchup against, well, they have a very bad matchup against Blackwings. And then every deck kind of has that. But it's a fun deck, you know, and it's not a full power yet. We have a lot of the better cards, but there's still some cards missing, like the draw power, like Fortune Lady Fire and Fortune Lady Dark. So there's a lot of cards they can give us, and a new skill that can support Fortune Ladies. Can it really replace Time Passage? Because that skill is pretty mandatory to their strategy. That's going to be the test of how good this event's going to be, is if they can make a skill that replaces the current best skill Fortune Ladies, or at least gives the deck an alternate win condition or an alternate strategy to actually go in. So, very interesting. This is definitely a 5D'S focused month. So far, the only event that's not 5D'S is the BLAIR event. So, kind of would have liked a bit of love for Duel, but that's not all we have. We then have, in late December, 5D'S Duel Chronicles Fight for the Fortune Cup. 5D'S version of Duel Chronicles is finally coming. Yusufudo heads for the city to win back a stance drag for his rival Jack Alice. However, we leave Yusufudo's eventually in Nom City. Ready, set, duel. No cards. I feel like Junk Archer's coming in this one. I feel like this is where we're going to get Junk Archer. That will be pretty cool. Definitely a 5D'S heavy month, like really, really heavy 5D'S month. I'm all for that, honestly. What we've shown so far, it's been pretty good. Honestly, you know, a new character unlock, a repeat character unlock. We're getting a new Duel Chronicles event. We're getting a new PvP event. I hope they take some learnings from the last PvP event we had and make it a bit better, because all the PvP events in Duel Links have not been that great. And, you know, then BLAIR's coming, so that's going to be pretty interesting. And then late December, mission circuit underway. Complete missions to obtain the SR card Pilgrim of the Ice Barrier. Is that it? That is all. So, one last time, let's go take a look at Wikipedia to see what Pilgrim Ice Barrier does and if it's going to change the Ice Barrier deck for the better. So we have Pilgrim, a level 4 Water Warrior, 1500 1000. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. With a monster with 900 more attack points, it is essentially a obnoxious Celtic Guardian. That's basically what it is, with a bit higher stats. That's it. Did this card need to be in an event? Honestly, yeah, I feel like I'd rather it come in an event than take up some box space. This card could have come to the game a while ago, honestly. I really don't know why this wasn't in like the first wave of Ice Barrier stuff because we've had Celtic Guard in the game for a very long time now. So I'm not entirely sure, but this is definitely an interesting card. Won't really change much for the deck in general, but I guess it does give them something to put on board if they really need to. Huh, okay. Well, that's okay, you know, it's going to be a mission circuit, so that's, again, kind of weird that I feel like all the other mission circuits had, you know, anime-related cards. I don't remember Ice Barrier as an anime, so who knows. Anyway, that is us done for the month of December, and ending the year off on somewhat of a high. You know, it would have been nice for a new DSD World event. It would have been really nice if we had that. That would have been, you know, that would have made this month even more better than it already is. But the events we're getting are all very, very good looking so far. And of course, seeing a new character, seeing 2 new characters technically, with an unlock and a roaming is always a very, very cool thing. And again, more anime cards. They seem to be doing this a lot more now recently. So very interesting to see what the future holds for Duel Links in 2020. Of course, the next one we get will be looking forward to the 3rd year anniversary of Duel Links, so that should be pretty exciting as well. Again, Twitch down below if you want to follow that, just in case I do go live at some point in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.